Happy Global Coptic Day, everyone. My name is Arsany Georgy. I am 14 years old, and my church is St. Mina's Coptic Orthodox Church of Holmdel, New Jersey. My favorite Coptic monastery is the Monastery of El Adra al-Baramos in Wadi Natrun. This monastery is dedicated to St. Mary the Virgin, but is also named after the Roman saints Maximus and Domitius. The Baramos in the name actually translates to that of the Romans. Saints Maximus and Domitius started off as Roman princes, but when they desired to devote their lives to Christ, they left their positions of royalty, and their ascetic life led them to the inner wilderness, where they met Saint Macarius the Great. Saint Macarius became their spiritual father in their monastic life until their departure at a relatively young age. Then, in 340 AD, Saint Macarius the Great established a church in their memory that grew into the monastery of El Baramos. There were many notable saints throughout the history of this monastery. Saint Arsenius, who left a life of teaching royalty to live the simple monastic life. Saint Moses the Strong, who repented and became one of the great monastic fathers and a martyr. Saint Isidore was the spiritual father of Saint Moses, and fast forward centuries, and we arrive at Father Mina el Baramosi, who later became Pope Carolus VI, the man of prayer and the 116th Pope of Alexandria. So why do I love El Baramos out of all of these monasteries? First of all, I'm named after Saint Arsenius, who was from El Baramos, so I've always felt a connection to this monastery. Here you could see me in a picture next to the column where Saint Arsenius used to weep tears of repentance during the Holy Liturgy. Secondly, many saints and important individuals have entered this monastery and impacted the church throughout its history, from both inside the monastery and outside of it, even until the present day. May God continue to provide His church with saints who can continue to nourish her unto the end of ages, and glory be to God forever. Amen.